driven hundreds of remote roads, middle of nowhere, no signal, no people. But this one was different. This was a box canyon, 30 miles deep into the Colorado mountains. Cliffs on 3 sides, one road in, one road out. And according to my logs, no one had driven that path in days. Just me, and my truck, and the silence. The sun dropped behind the cliffs fast, the kind of fast that doesn't feel natural. That's when my headlights caught something. Not a deer, not a mountain lion. A woman, young, light sweater, no gear, no supplies, alone, at dark. She was stumbling, body jerking, panicked, holding her phone high in the air like she was trying to reach God himself, searching for a signal that doesn't exist out there. I slowed down, rolled my window halfway. "Hey, do you need help?" Nothing. She didn't look at me, didn't flinch, didn't even slow down. It wasn't that she ignored me. It was like I simply didn't exist. As she passed the truck, I saw her face, wet, twisted, crying in this silent, rhythmic sob, eyes locked on a dead phone screen. I stepped out to stop her. That's when I heard it. From somewhere up in the cliffs above, a low mumbling. Not an animal, not wind. Voices, hushed, just out of reach, like a group of people whispering something I wasn't supposed to hear. She rounded the turn and disappeared into the dark. I stood there for maybe 3 seconds before my brain caught up with what my gut already knew. She couldn't have come from the other side. No climbing gear, no car had passed me all day. So where did she come from? A lure? A ghost? Or something I don't have a word for? I didn't wait to find out. I threw the truck into reverse and floored it, back through the river crossings, back through the boulders, back out of that canyon as fast as that truck would go. I still think about her. Every time I look at my phone, I see her, stumbling in the dark, searching for a signal, in a place where only shadows live. I've driven this road hundreds of times, an old highway that cuts through what used to be a whole neighborhood. It was past midnight when I noticed something was off. The city on both sides of the road was still there. Not the empty lots and concrete barriers I'd been driving past for years. Real buildings, fallen apart, dark, but there, like they'd never been torn down at all. I slowed the truck without even thinking about it, and right at that moment, the engine took one breath and just died. No warning light, no sound, just dead silence. I looked at the dashboard. Everything was off. Then I looked up, and the road dropped off on both sides, straight into deep concrete channels, 30, maybe 40 feet down. I'd never noticed how deep they were. I'd never noticed how much they looked like a moat, closing in around me from every side. I reached for my phone. No signal. So I got out of the truck. The air felt different, heavier, like breathing something that had been sitting still for decades. And that's when I heard it. Not one sound, thousands of them. Hands on every side of the truck, knocking, tapping, pressing in. Not angry, patient, like they'd been waiting a very long time. Like they knew I wasn't going anywhere. I got back in the truck, locked the doors, closed my eyes. When I opened them, the buildings were gone. The lots were empty again, and the engine was running, all on its own. I drove away. I never took that road again. But sometimes, late at night, I still hear that knocking. Slow, patient, like something that knows it can wait. I was driving my truck down an abandoned highway, way past midnight, when I saw blue and red lights flashing up ahead in the dark. A wrecked car on the side of the road, tires still spinning slowly in the air. And next to it, a man sitting on the ground. Calm. Like nothing had even happened. I pulled over, got out, asked him if he was okay. He looked at me, cold, and said in this really quiet voice, "I'm fine. Don't call anyone." I didn't get it. How am I not supposed to call someone? The guy was just in a crash. I pulled out my phone and hit call for an ambulance. The second he heard that ringtone, his face froze. Then a sound came from the dark, behind the trees. Not an animal. Not wind. A slow, deliberate cracking, getting closer, step by step, like something huge was making its way toward us. The man's whole expression changed. He grabbed my arm and screamed in my face, "I told you not to call! I told you not to call!" I yanked my arm free, threw myself into the truck, and slammed the gas pedal down as hard as I could. Checked the rearview mirror. The man was standing in the middle of the road, staring at me. And behind him, the darkness was moving. I don't know what was in those trees. I don't know how that man knew about it. But I know one thing. Whatever was out there in the dark, it was waiting to hear a sound, so it could find its way to you.